A very, very good evening to all our fans tuning in from North America and thousands others from all across the world. We are live from Hanover Park in Chicago for quarterfinal number 2 of Midwest Premier League Season 2. It's going to be a really, really exciting outing here today, especially if you were tuned in last night for quarterfinal 1. What a nail-biting thriller that was, last ball battle. We expect a lot of fireworks here tonight as well, as we see Shishir Cricket Club take on Lahore Qalandars, two very, very good teams all season long that have had their ups and downs but have pulled through with their strong, stacked roster and good team chemistry between them as well. Now they've earned a spot in the quarterfinals, but only one of these teams is going to get the privilege of playing in the semifinals. Who's going to make it out? It's going to be a nail-biting thriller, folks. Get your popcorn ready, get your drinks ready as players start to get ready and warm up, enter the field. It's a big, big night for them. A lot of stars are going to get made tonight. Lahore Qalandars won the toss earlier tonight and elected to ball first, much like Deepak Dynamites last night. They didn't do well for them, but they liked their chances here with a bowling dominant unit, the men in green. You see the Shishir Cricket Club openers make their way out to the middle as well. A big night for these two men, number 20 and number 6. We saw a lot of fireworks in the power play innings last night as well. 90 plus runs in the first 6 overs by Tajinder Singh and Saad Ali. I'm sure they were tuned in, these two men on your screen right now, the openers for Shishir Cricket Club, Venkatesh and Shiv. Shani, sorry. Got a few runs under his belt, couple matches, under 23 talent here for Shishir Cricket Club, facing the first delivery. That's how much faith they have in the young star. And Venkatesh Naidu, the experienced veteran on the other end, spent a lot of time here with some of these men in the squad. Zia ul Haq being trusted with the first over with the brand new ball. Had a good outing here last time he was here. Again, two teams that have been so successful and so brave in their approach all season long, but it wasn't the playoffs. It's a do-or-die situation now. Only one of these teams is going to make it to the semifinal. Do they stick with strategies that have helped them all season long, or are they bold enough to try something new? Ziaul Haq with the first ball. Wanted to come back for two. A good shot to start the innings off. Adds a lot of confidence getting off the mark with a shot like that. Good left hand, right hand combination here with these openers. Keeping the fielders on their toes. Add a little bit of extra mental fatigue, if not physical. A lot of weight on Venkatesh's shoulders tonight. Good delivery to start things off. A little bit of movement there. Extra bit of bounce as well. And we saw bounce play a big factor in last night's game as well. Saw a lot of experienced batsmen get stuck out there. We saw a couple really use that to their advantage as well. Some big sixes out of the park. Venkatesh is off the mark now. Again, a big night ahead for the experienced veteran. Number 6 has to really deliver tonight for his ball club to have a shot at the semis. Four deliveries in, only 2 runs so far. Both batsmen in no rush to force the issue. I guess the plan is to play as long as possible. Get some big runs on the board. Again, only 2 men allowed outside the 30-yard circle in the first 6 overs for the left-handed batsman. There's a deep third man and a deep fine leg as well. He's quite wide. Settling in well. It's 3 for none after 1. Mohammad Ilyas, former Pakistan Super League player. He's been quite terrifying with the ball, especially the new ball in this tournament. Movement right away, beating the left-handed youngster once again. He's trying to go for that big shot on the offside, just waiting to connect. We've seen him clear the ropes with that same shot a couple times this season. Really, really good bowling so far by both bowlers. Lahore Qalandars predominantly a bowling focused team this season. That side of the game has really, really benefited them. It's a confident shot. Not enough behind it to clear the ropes, but a good 2 runs to kick things off here. And again, experienced bowlers here. Both bowlers that we've seen so far, Zia ul Haq and Mohammad Ilyas, were bowled to some of the biggest names out there in international cricket. So it's no surprise they want to settle in well, not do anything too rash. Thick outside edge, no slip in place. It flies away for 4. Rewarded with a confident shot. Might not have been in the direction he was aiming at, but runs nonetheless. But there was a slip in place, just beat him. Thick, thick edge between the keeper and the slip. Fielder. A lot of luck here for the young star for Shishir Cricket Club. Again, extra bounce, extra movement as well, off the seam too. Really, really disciplined bowling by Lahore Qalandars so far. They've kept it so on point, on target. Another thick edge. Youngster gets rewarded again with a confident state of mind. What a good way to end the second over. That's 13 for none after 2.
सीधी सादी राह है घर सीखने की चाह है तू दौड़ दौड़ भाग ले ये बाट बाट जाप ले हर पहाड़ को तू ढेर कर विलंब कर न देर कर मजाल कर बवाल कर हर जवाब तू सवाल कर वो ठोकरें जो खाई है वो राह बन के आई है तेरी जीत की दहाड़ तेरी हार ने लगाई है तू चढ़ शिखर तू बेफिकर तू हो निडर तू ना बिखर डगर डगर सफर सफर हटे ना लक्ष्य से नजर निशाने पे जो आंख है
Somandas, third bowler being utilized here by the Lahore Qalandars. Again, another big name for the Lahore Qalandars all season long. He's done such a good job with the ball, especially in the death overs, middle overs as well. Now the shot in the third over of the game. Venkatesh trying to score right away. Hasn't seen a lot of the strike here tonight, just the third delivery he's faced so far. Now we have two very experienced players battling it out against each other now. Thick edge. Keeper takes it this time. Not as much pace on it compared to Mohammad Ilyas. Somandas doing the job here. Early wicket. He's just so good for this team. Venkatesh unfortunately has to depart for just 1 run. try to be brave, try to go for the big one. Luck not favoring him here tonight. Little bit of movement slower, so this time it didn't beat the fielders. Keeper held on to it pretty well. Karan Kumar in at number 3, captain of this club. We've seen him play some really significant knocks this tournament, some big knocks. And the team definitely does look up to him. Again, a very, very experienced veteran of the sport. He's played a lot of cricket in the Midwest area. Now has to step up and pull through for his team. Somandas 2-2. This man is on fire tonight. And a streak of bad luck for Shishir Cricket Club continues. The skipper has to depart. First ball, got the toe end of the bat. Looked like a good shot. Unfortunately, the fielder was positioned just in the right place. Upsetting start here for Shishir Cricket Club as the skipper departs. Expecting more pace on the ball. Try to clear the infield straight in the hands of the fielder. Somandas is just so good with that ball right now. And a big, big blow for Shishir Cricket Club. 2 early wickets down. We're not even halfway through the power play yet. Again, Lahore Qalandars. Ryan Scott comes in at number 4. And Somandas is on a hat-trick in the power play overs. That's a welcome sight here in T20 cricket in recent memory. Plenty of runs under his belt, the left-handed batsman here. Ryan Scott now has to really, really maximize the rest of the power play and try to build a big total here without losing any wickets. Which one of those constraints in that triangle is going to falter first? Somandas on a hat-trick. He's pulled one off earlier this season, if I'm not mistaken. Can he pull off the second one now? Also the leading wicket taker coming into this game here tonight in this tournament. We see why. Oh, almost had him. Almost had him. Could have had a second hat-trick of this season. What a sight that would have been. Ryan Scott not afraid at all. First ball tries to go for the big one on the hat-trick ball. Surprised by a little bit of extra bounce there. Fresh ball. Somandas on his way to a double wicket maiden. That's exactly why he's been brought in so early. He's just so good for this team this season. That's exactly why the Qalandars won the toss and chose to ball earlier tonight. That decision doing wonders for them. Ryan Scott goes for the big shot. Fielder coming underneath it. Oh, he took it. He took that, but he fell out of bounds. He tossed it back in. He saved about 5 runs for his team. Wow, exceptional fielding effort there. That was amazing. Right in front of the production booth too, so got a live view of that. Let's take a look at that replay. Yup, he's inside, tosses it back in just in time. A highlight worthy moment. Wow. And the playoffs are definitely panning out quite well with exciting moments like that. It's playoff cricket, folks. 14 for 2. That scoring not going anywhere right now. They had that one big over. The second one, too thick outside edges. Shiv Saini could have departed that over twice. 14 for 2 after 3. Three ballers being utilized here tonight by the Qalandars and Soman Das. Exceptional job here for the men in green. Two very early blows. A third one too it could have been, but oh, again extra bit of bounce. Zia-ul-Haq coming back in for his second over of the night, and a wonderful start in the power play for the Qalandars. It's really curious to see what kind of mentality these two men for Shishir Cricket Club play with. Just about 2 overs left in the power play, and Ryan Scott has come in to attack right away. He's trying to go for that big one, utilize the power play restrictions while they're still around. Zia-ul-Haq, he's seen plenty of that in his days, just keeping it out of reach. This one a lot closer to the body. Surprising Ryan. I think he was expecting a wider delivery. Now, crucial role to play here. Decisions to be made. Do you try to juice out the rest of the power play, or do you try and steady the ship? Ducking out of the way just at the right moment. Signaled wide. What a good job the umpires have been doing all season long. I mean, playing in some really challenging situations, under pressure themselves, to be able to make the best decision possible in the moment, with big names screaming down at you. Utilizing the pace, good flick shot. It's not gonna go all the way to the boundary. We'll get a couple runs though. Take anything they can right now. For the left-handed batsman, 2 men allowed outside. This is the deep third man being utilized. Deep backward square leg as well. Ryan takes the aerial route, targets the empty part of the outfield, but no fielders would have done anything about it either. That's a 6. In the slot, clears the rope with ease, utilizing that extra bit of pace. There's a contrast between high speed and then Soman Das with some really good slower deliveries, fooling both batsmen. It's a good combo for the men in green. Utilizing the pace again, does not get enough bat behind it. Zia-ul-Haq with his first wicket of the night, and Ryan Scott has to depart in a rush. Can't believe it. Doesn't want to leave. Don't blame him. He was starting to look really good after that six. Try to clear the infield again. Really, really good delivery by Zia. Ryan could have been very dangerous tonight. 9 of 9. Let's take a look at that replay. A little bit of extra bounce there compared to the previous delivery. Same kind of shot offered. Not enough bat on it. No timing whatsoever. Everything going the Qalandars' way right now. It's going to take a big, big partnership to steady the ship and stay competitive for the rest of the night. For moments like this, you need exceptional players, tried and tested, battle-tested players, and on cue, Shishir sent in Justin Dill to play that role for them here tonight. He did that very, very well. Similar situation against the CCC Stars earlier this season. Really stood up and steadied the ship. 50 plus runs for him that night. Very, very smart cricketer. Now he has to pull off another massive feat for his team. Shiv Sani on strike now. He's seen a lot of his fellow batsmen depart in quick succession here. Only 4 overs into this innings, 23 for 3. Run rate close to a run a ball, but it's the wickets that have really hurt them here tonight. Somdas coming back in, no surprises there for his second over of the night. Again in the air. Oh, just shy of the fielder. He tried to get a hand on it. Not enough though. It bounces back out for 4. And Somdas getting unlucky there. It was in the air. Could have been another opportunity. The fielder was just too wide on that occasion. Welcome runs here for the youngster. He scored 3 boundaries here tonight. All 3 of them the same side of the ground. Ooh, inside edge. Hasn't found the middle of the bat quite often tonight. And he's a talented player, but experience, lack thereof, can really make a difference in moments like this. What's going through his head right now? What kind of strategy does he employ? Luck is favoring him though. Maybe he should keep using it. This time goes up. Keeper's coming underneath it. Third man's coming underneath it too. Takes it up. What a good catch. Wow. And finally, here tonight, Shiv's luck finally runs out, unfortunately for the youngster. 16 of 13. Same part of the ground once again, another miss hit. This time third man doing an exceptional job of coming in and taking that catch. Almost had him beat, but extends his arms out at the right moment. Wonderful catch. Again, 4th time that ball has gone there. 3 of those times it was a 4. This time unfortunately he has to depart. Luck running out, both for him and his club. 4 wickets down. We're not even past the 5th over here right now. Shrey Sharma comes in to steady the ship with Justin Dill. Again, 2 very experienced batsmen. Got plenty of runs behind them. Two new batsmen out in the middle, no deliveries faced between them. Oh, a good delivery by Somandas to start things off. Let down by his keeper though. Welcome, welcome runs. They get a single. Buys. Again, they've gotten the odd boundary from the miss hit. So still close to run a ball right now. But 4 wickets down. Massive, massive blow. These two have to really build a big partnership here. Or Shishir Cricket Club will see an early exit tonight. We were talking about Justin Dill, number 8 on your screen right now on strike as we see the end of the over. 28 for 4 after 5.
Even the best in the world of business needs a transformation partner who can help them win. Yash Technologies, more than what you think.
ये देख छक्का मेरे बॉल पे छक्का कब मारा
स्पेशल इफेक्ट्स कर दूं वायरल
मजा आएगा जब सब खेलेंगे ड्रीम 11
इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है
Shrey wants to go after it still. We're still in the power play overs. Last over of the power play. Mohammad Ilyas comes back in for his second over of the night. He's been pretty good so far. Don't be fooled by the runs given section on his scorecard tonight. 2 of those 4s that he conceded were miss hits. Just beating the slip fielder. Yup, just 4 deliveries now left in the power play. Shea wants to get after it. He wants to clear the infield. Get some runs here on the board. Gain some confidence before the field opens up. For the right-handed batsman. Deep fine leg. And a deep third. A very, very good over here so far. Beating the edge. 3 deliveries in, all dot balls. Only bowler tonight out of the 3 who's been wicketless. No lack of trying though. Almost had 2 wickets that over, and wow, you can see why. Exceptionally good with the new ball. I'm sure he had no idea what to do with that one. He was expecting a wider delivery again, a fuller delivery, but just so close to the stumps. Just beating it. He knew that too. Almost had him there. Almost clipped the stumps. Such a good pace baller, Mohammad Ilyas. He's troubled a lot of people this tournament. Full toss. Will get a single. Justin Dill now on strike. 2 big international stars facing each other now. Last delivery of the power play. Justin still not off the mark. Only faced one so far. Very, very good Yorker. And a very good shot to defend that against that as well. It's 29 for 4 after 6.
मैच शुरू हो गया आ गया जोमैटो
Zomato, not Zomato.
क्रिस डू नॉट स्टार्ट दिस विद मी भाई तू ही बता दे क्या है
सर अभी जोमेटो का नहीं, इंडिया का टाइम है।
क्या बात है सर मैच हो तो जोमैटो
Somna's third over of the night. Exceptional figures, 5 for 3, but you can add 4 more. Let's see a very, very good shot from Shrey. First off-target delivery from Somnas. A very, very good shot by Shrey. Take no credit away from him. And the field is opened up as the power play restrictions have been lifted. 5 men now allowed to guard the boundary. Good delivery by Somnas. Comes back in very tight for the right-handed batsman. Deep point being utilized. Deep third man as well. Deep backward square leg. We have a man at cow corner as well. Now long off is going back. Ooh, bounced right up there. Somnas not too happy with that first delivery. Coming back in with 2 crackers. Third over of the night for him. He's already claimed 3 of the 4 wickets tonight. He was already the leading wicket taker. Purple cap holder coming into this fixture. Big night here for Shishir Cricket Club, and these 2 men on your screen. Can they pull off a miracle? Well, the good thing is they have plenty of experience under their belts, and that is what you need in moments like this. Somnas using his experience here as well, and his talent. Just putting them under pressure. That first delivery, a rare off-target delivery from him this season. And since then, 4 exceptional ones. Keeping the batsman on his toes, not giving him any opportunities whatsoever. He's got a bit of a Bumrah-like build as well. Oh, let down by his fielder. Would have been a very, very tight over. Single coming off that last one. 34 for 4 after 7. Najam being brought into the attack. Najam Iqbal. It's been a good spin option here tonight. It's running very casually. The Shishir Cricket Club dugout urging them to go for the two that could have been comfortable 2 runs. Just playing a little too slow and casually right now. Maybe a little bit of stress as well. Justin still not off the mark. Hasn't seen a lot of strike either. Oh, wants to attack the spinner right away. Thought it was a wide. Doesn't look like it. The umpire is doing such a good job all season long under pressure from big names playing in MPL Season 2. Ooh, a little bit of inside edge there. More pressure here for Justin Dill. Keeps building up with the dot deliveries. If there's anyone who can pull this off here tonight for Shishir, it's this guy. Unless Najam has something to say about it. He's been exceptional this season as well. Big contributions for the Lahore Qalandars. Justin finally getting off the mark. Big night ahead for him. And again, Shishir Cricket Club have been in similar situations before this season. Oh, inside edge. Dropped by the keeper by the sound and the look of it. Wow. Shrey getting very lucky. Extra bit of bounce. Yup. Looks like it did get the inside edge. Yup. A little bit of nod from the umpire as well. Oh, finally gets one out the middle of the bat. Fielder's coming underneath it. Tries to take it. No, just over his head for 6. .42 for 4 after 8. Shrey getting rewarded with a brave shot there for 6. Fielder almost had a chance. Went over his head at the very last moment. Tried pretty well though. Good technique. Just beating him. 5th bowler of the night in Osama Ahmed. Another very reliable option for the Qalandars. Run out opportunity. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. What did we just see? Direct hit onto the stumps. Justin Dill run out by a mile. Wow. Turned away by his teammate. 1 of 6. Has to depart. And everything going wrong here for Shishir Cricket Club. Turned away. Oh, he wasn't even looking. Not a good vocal call there. Run out by a mile. What an exceptional fielding effort. Oh my goodness. Wow. Qalandars spot on in the field tonight. With the ball in the field, they have been exceptional. Another big name goes down And another big name comes in, Mohammad Mohsin. 7 matches here for Shishir. A lot of runs on the board. Pretty good with the ball as well. International player. Most recently playing in Major League Cricket for the Texas Super Kings. Now, in at number 7. Huge responsibility on his shoulders now. 42 for 5. Everything has gone wrong. And at a moment like this, a run out is purely unacceptable. Shrey on the other end just did not communicate well. No vocal call, no body language indication either. Justin Dill just left hanging on an island. And his ship sinks. Osama with another good delivery here this over. Run out the first one. Second delivery on target. Mohammad Mohsin, left-handed batsman, has a lot of work to do tonight. 42 for 5. And a total collapse here for SCC. Oh, excited appeal. Umpire unfazed by that appeal. Osama just trying to be sneaky there. But we have good umpires here in MPL Season 2. They don't get fooled that easily. Just letting him know too. Keeper knew that as well, having a bit of a giggle there with Anshul. No doubt we'll see him play a big role tonight as well. But not unless they put some runs on the board. Lovely shot there to get off the mark. Taking that one out. And the Qalandars have just been so exceptional in the field tonight. We saw a 6 sail over Humayun's head. Correction, it wasn't a 6. We saw one sail over his head. He held on to it with one hand. Pulled it back in, saving 5 runs for his team. We saw the fielder at the long on boundary try to stop a 6 as well. Unfortunately, a bit too far. So they've been really committed in the field so far. Disciplined cricket here tonight from them. 9 overs into this game. Rarely any freebies. And that's been the key to their success tonight. 43 for 5 in 9 in a crucial quarterfinal game against some very, very big names. Great way to wrap that over up. Only 1 run coming off it. As we take a look at the lineups here, playing 11. Some impact substitutions will be made later tonight as well. I'm sure we'll see a batting substitution utilized by Shishir Cricket Club if another man goes down soon. They still do have some talent left in the dugout. Plus that impact sub can make all the difference, but these two right now, Shrey and Mohsin, need to build a partnership. Najam comes in to crack that open though. very, very interesting bowling action. Interesting release as well. He's deceived a lot of good batsmen with that technique. Spinner against spinner right now. Should be a good battle. Mohsin known to play an attacking role in franchise cricket. Good shot on the offside, gets a single. Again, we're talking about good fielding. One of the best fielders in the Qalandars lineup is Humayun, number 30. You'll see him with the red sleeve on his left hand. Exceptional fielding effort all night long and throughout the season as well. I still remember Rahul Shah from the CC Stars getting dismissed with a direct hit all the way from the third man boundary. Quick on target throw and he was gone. Exceptional fielder. Take a look here from up above, shots courtesy of DJI. Few shots here from earlier today when the sun was still out. What a beautiful place to play cricket at Hanover Park in Chicago. Very, very interesting pitch as well. Sneaking in those tight runs. Keep the scoreboard ticking, get runs as often as possible. Again, that right hand, left hand combination really keeping the fielding unit on their toes, constantly moving around. Tries to go for the big one. Humayun's coming underneath it. Oh, he called for it, but his fellow teammate went in there first. Misses him. Bounces away for 4. Another opportunity created. Yep, those two almost collided. Oh no, number 30 could have claimed that one. Should have been a wicket. And Shrey getting so lucky here tonight. Using that luck to great effect as well. 18 of 19 right now. As the 50 comes up, tries to go big again. Oh, this time it's dropped again. Oh no. 2 and 2 dropped by the same fielder. Same shot. Neither batsman nor fielder learned from their previous mistake. They just did the same thing again. That's unfortunate.
It'll be 64.55. You can insert your card when you're ready. I think he took it out just a little fast.
Oh.
Reinsert it and wait till it beeps. Oh, that one was a little slow.
You said wait for the beep. And
There are 2 beeps. There's a beep, and then you're gonna wait for a beep. It's a little. You hear the difference?
no.
Try putting it in flat, like you're landing a plane. I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1. Take it out. 3,
Okay,
2.
I got it.
That'll be 60.
Halfway through the batting innings here for Shishir Cricket Club. 53 for 5. Overthrow, extra run. We're talking about how good the Qalandars have been in the field tonight. They have picked up a lot of wickets. Restricted them to 54, so maybe they're getting a little comfy right now. A little complacent. Shots of catch. Nope, that's in the gap. Played really well. Good shot to the cheers of their dugout. Shrey's done a very good job so far tonight. 20 of 20, keeping their hopes alive. Responsible for a run out, but now he's gonna have to pull through here for his team. Forget about that and contribute in a meaningful way. Osama still on target. He's been so good with the ball tonight. But Shrey squeezing in those 2 runs there. Playing the field quite well, finding the gap. He's done that this over. Going to be signaled wide, much to the dismay of the bowler. Tries to go for the big one. Extra bit of bounce, beats him. Flat along the ground. They'll get a single for it. End of the 11th, 59 for 5.
ਭਾਜੀ ਜਿਮ ਵਿੱਚ
ਨੰਬਰ 1 ਸਕੂਲ ਜਾਉਣ ਦਾ ਤਰੀਕਾ ਬਲੀਏ
ਤੇ ਭਾਜੀ ਲੈਗ ਡੇ ਵਿੱਚ
ਉਹੀ ਨੰਬਰ 1
ਤੇ ਚੀਟ ਡੇ ਵਿੱਚ
ਉਹ ਬਾਈ ਹਰ ਫੀਲਡ ਚ ਨੰਬਰ 1 ਸਪੋਟੀਫਾਈ ਪਲੇਲਿਸਟ पंजाबी 101
डाउनलोड नाउ। सचिव जी, राजनीति में टिकना है तो स्पीड और पकड़ दोनों जरूरी है, लिख के ले लीजिए।
हाँ जी जी।
रोड पे भी स्पीड और पकड़ दोनों जरूरी है,
पक्का लिख लीजिए आप।
Najam comes back in for his 3rd over of the night. Bit of chemistry between these two batsmen right now. They're going to have to continue carrying that momentum. Was there an edge? Beats the keeper, they'll get a single. Looks like it was an edge. Bye is not signaled. Runs keep flowing here. Very, very good, smart batting by Mohsin and Shrey. Tried to go for the big one. Got beat by bounce. That's been the story here tonight. Shrey has done a good job of keeping the scoreboard ticking, but hasn't connected out the middle of the bat as often as he would have liked. The bounce deceiving him on multiple occasions, getting lucky twice previously. Off of Najam, still looking to attack him. In the gap, they want to come back for two. Smart call not going back for two, because it was Humayun once again in the outfield. Runs so quick, picks up the ball so well. Great technique, and he's got a gun for an arm. Sixty-three for 5 after 12.
Life is only sending storms your way. It is important then to take a moment and look for a light. Vedic science of astrology and numerology can bring back the sunny days in your life and ensure peace, happiness, and prosperity throughout your lifetime.
500,000 satisfied clients in North America. For a happier tomorrow, call Prem Jyotish today. 718-899-6161.
Sometime it seems life is only sending storms.
And see some activity in the background. See some fire trucks start to pull up as well. Momentary pause to the game just to avoid any distractions to the batsman. Looks like a car hit someone, a pedestrian perhaps. See a lot of activity here right now. I hope they're okay. But the game might have to come to a pause right now. See a lot of activity here behind the side screen. That's why the game has been momentarily paused. Hope whoever got hit by that car there is okay.
Yeah, zoom kar.
Yep, the news is that someone has definitely got hit by that Camry on your screen on the left hand corner. Hope they're okay. Unofficial strategic break, I guess, for both teams as they fuel up, fraternize, and strategize. Exciting coverage here. Hope whoever got hit is okay. We see a lot of response units here. Bottom half of your screen pointing in the direction of the incident, corner left. Some blood definitely on the scene. That's why you see the hazmat response team here. activity will continue as the investigation progresses. But in the meantime, distracting lights have been removed from the vision line of the batsman. They're comfortable progressing right now. As the game resumes after a brief break, starting off with a single. A good moment for both teams, especially the batsmen here, Shrey and Mohsin, to strategize, try to figure out how to progress the rest of this innings. And he departs. Looks like he was departed by the light, distracted by the light. Was he not ready? And makes all the difference in the world, the distracting lights. The batsman initially said they were okay with it. Very obviously distracted. Bad decision here from the two teams to resume play. I think it was Shishir Cricket Club's decision to do that. Not the best idea, distracted by the light. And now a massive blow here for SCC. 5th wicket, 6th wicket going down. Sixth wicket goes down due to their own poor decision making here. Unfortunately, distracted by the lights right in front of them. Second ball back after that break. Rushed a bit too soon. There was no reason to resume play there. News from the middle is that Mohsin departed after getting distracted by those lights in his eyes. Bold. Raja now comes in. Number 8 batsman for Shishir Cricket Club. As the trucks finally move out of the way, much to the relief of the batsman. A normal play will resume here. Raja Kopela. Big role to play here for him tonight. At least the distractions have been removed from the line of vision. Still do see one cop car in the background with their lights on, but hopefully it's far enough to not bother the batsman. First ball against Raja. Zia with a good pace on delivery. Signal wide. And the bowling side coming back in after so many disruptions, does that affect their flow? I think this break did benefit Shishir Cricket Club more. Just get a chance to recoup. Raja getting beat for pace there. Zia-ul-Haq just too fast and too good for him there. .66 for 6 as we approach the end of the 13th over. Run rate in critical conditions. The wickets column, much more so. Good Yorker, well executed. I think there was some bat on it. Loud appeal from the bowler though. Run out opportunity. Oh, close. Real tight call there. Umpire doing such a good job with that decision. That was a 4 to finish. No third umpires here, unfortunately, so some very good decision making in tough situations by these two on your screen right now. In grey, as Raja survives by inches, coming back for that second run. Haven't seen that impact substitution just yet. I suspect Shreyas Sharma might be the one they call on to. They have Agraj in the lineup as well to call on if they need more batting prowess with that impact substitution. Do have a pretty deep roster. Both men haven't played a lot here in MPL Season 2, but reliable options for this team, for this umbrella of teams. 69 for 6 after 13.
How can you live like this? Live Space your living room. Get better aesthetics and design. Live Space. Love the way you live.
Najam comes back in for his final over of the night. He's been so good. Only 21 runs conceded. Troubled a lot of good batsmen. Now he's bowling against Raja. He's already fooled him twice this over in 2 deliveries. Beating him with that extra bit of bounce. Slow delivery, the first one out of his reach. This one bouncing a lot more. Keeper with some very quick fielding adjustments there. Reading the batsman. Do we see a big blow here? Oh, Very good delivery. Raja just throwing his bat at it with that reverse sweep. Did not nail that. He looks like he's under a lot of pressure right now. He's trying to hit his way out of this. But that strategy is definitely not working out for him right now. 3 of 8. Just throwing his bat at it. Wants to hit his way out of this slump. That might not be the best move. Do we see a more tactical approach here from him in this delivery? Nope. Same old once again. Just falling for that pressure. Very baseball-like with his approach right now, but with the number of wickets they've lost and the runs they have on the board, this is probably not the best route to go. I'm not against this style of play, but have to use it at the right time. 69 for 6 after 14. Made an over. Made an over there by Najam against Raja. Now Shrey back on strike. Only one who's been able to meaningfully contribute here tonight. Wants to keep that streak going. Very good fielding effort there in the deep by the long off fielder. Shrey's just been so brave and so tactical here tonight. Gotten quite lucky on many occasions as well. That luck that we were talking about favors him once again. Thick outside edge, clearing the infield. Goes for 4. Much needed relief here. It's been a long time since we've seen a boundary. Unintentional, but runs galore. Much needed. Yep, just managing to clear the infield. Enough pace behind that delivery as well. As Osama sees another one clear the rope here. In his third over. This time in the direction he was aiming for. Did not come out the middle of the bat. They'll just get 2 runs. Trusting the pace that Osama has to offer here. Shrey just keeping their hopes alive right now. SCC dugout looking a bit more lively now, despite being under a lot of stress given the circumstances. But these runs really help put a pep in their step, some wind in their sails. He wanted to go for the big one again, this time beating him completely. Disappointed with himself. This time out the middle of the bat and the middle of the fielders in the outfield as well. 4 more runs. Much better shot there. Bit of confidence boost here for Shrey. He's going to need it. Single-handedly putting on a total for his team right now. Keeping their hopes alive in a dire situation. He's all they have. At the moment at least. On his way to a 50 as well. Responsible one. Good strike rate. It's going to have to get them to at least 120 to stay competitive tonight. They come back for 2. Very good call there by Raja from the... Oh, that was a close one. A stronger throw. Could have sent him back. 83 for 6 after 15. Mohammad Ilyas coming back in for his third over of the night. He's been so good. Twin of the bat. First time in 7 deliveries, he's managed to get some bat on ball. Made an over against Najam. Putting Shrey back on strike now. Calls for 2. They come back in good fashion. Shrey is doing such a good job right now, keeping the ship afloat for SCC. 41 runs off 35, single-handedly carrying the hopes right now. Batting against a very, very good bowler in Ilyas, especially at this stage of the game. That 3-headed monster that the Qalandars possess, Mohammad Ilyas, Zia ul Haq and Soman Das, exceptionally talented bowlers. As we take a look at the playing field from up above, Raja back on strike now. He struggled a bit tonight. Those woes continue. Leg buys. Wanted to come back for 2. Poor call. But that overthrow helps them come back for 2 eventually. Could have been a run out if that throw was on target. Just got a little too excited, the fielder. The third man fielder. And one of the fielders yelling out to the rest of his teammates to not relax, to not let up. The game is not done yet. Letting his teammates know, gotta maintain that energy that got you in this position. Cannot get complacent. Finally finds the middle of the bat. Shy of the fielder. Clears the ropes. Waiting for that final call from the umpire. Declared 4. Fielder tried to get his hand on it. Base on delivery. Finding the middle of the bat here. Making some room. Slog. I think he was trying to play that on the leg side. But much needed runs here. And Mohammad Ilyas balls with so much pace. Full toss. Fielder's coming underneath it. Takes it. Very, very good catch. And Raja has to depart. 8 of 14. Another big blow. Number 7 tumbles. Wicket number 7. Full toss. Try to go for the big one. Deceived by Ilyas. Good catch in the deep as well. Let's take a look again. Just came out of the gates, swinging his bat. Unfortunately, the luck runs out. Very good catch in the deep, right in front of his dugout. And nothing going SCC's way right now. Shrey, 8 runs away from his half century. 4 overs left here. Impact substitution being made as predicted early on in this innings. Shreya Sharma walks in. Ryan Scott subbed out. Unfortunate night for him. But Shreya Sharma, the big name here in Chicago cricket. Crucial role. You don't see him slotted in this batting position. Usually he comes in 1 down. Even seen him open a couple times. Subbed in. His services are required right now. He's gonna have to contribute in a big way. You can expect at least 50 if not 60 runs out of him in the next 4 overs if he really clicks. Much needed responsible partner here, skilled, experienced partner here for Shrey. Soman Das, last over the night for him. Only 10 runs conceded, 3 wickets claimed. He's been responsible for this total collapse here. Unfortunately, slipping out of his hands. Rare loose delivery for him. Goes for a 4. Rare occasion seeing Somandas ball delivery like that. On target this time, it's in the air. Fielder coming underneath it. Gone. Shrey departs. Weak shot into Mines. Didn't know if you wanted to play that along the ground or in the air. And luck finally runs out for him. He was single-handedly carrying the hopes of Shishir Cricket Club. Has to walk back now. Deepchand Pinaka comes in. The message from the skipper while he was walking in was to play all 20. 98 for 8. It's starting to look real tough for them to survive all 20. How many more runs can Shashir score? Or will they get bowled out? 120 minimum to even stay in this competition. For it to be a fight worth fighting. But they have to play all 20 first. Shreyas and Deepchand. 2 new men, no delivery space between them. Soman Das, spot on. Again, Soman Das, exceptionally good. Rare loose delivery for him to start things off this over. But he comes back immediately with a wicket. Gets the established guy out. Another good delivery by Salman. Just so good. 4 wickets tonight. Leading wicket taker in MPL Season 2. Dangerous run, but the 100 comes up with that 100 for 8. Tidy end to the over. 102 for 8 after 17. Three overs left. Lack of runs on the board. At a runner ball right now, surprisingly, but 8 wickets down. But again, these two batsmen are very good. They don't usually get slotted in at 7-8 down. It's the need of the hour. So don't expect them to play like tailenders. Mohammad Ilyas coming back in for his final over of the night. He's been really, really good. Don't get fooled by those runs conceded. A lot of those were just mishits that went for 4s. Being brought in the death overs right now. And he's been good, so good for the Qalandars all season long at this stage of the game. Again, a very good delivery straight onto the pads. They only get a single. On the pass, loud appeal given, out. Does not agree. He thought he had some bat on it. Shreyas Ramesh departs. Massive blow. Massive blow. He was convinced there was some bat on it. Oh no, everything going bad here. As if it wasn't already. 104 for 9. And it looks increasingly difficult to imagine a scenario where they play all 20. Mohammad Ilyas with a good ball to welcome the new batsman. Snuck away for a single.
Manu, make sure there is
A very good Yorker by Ilyas, threading the needle. He'll come back for two. Very good shot by Deep Chand. 107 for 9 after 18, and Ilyas's quota is done for the night. Two overs left. Another opportunity created just shy of the wicketkeeper. Zia-ul-Haq, part of that three-headed monster we were talking about, the bowling attack for the Qalandars. Last over of the night for him.
Shashir.
108 all out. (108 for 10), bowled out. Incredible bowling attack here. Zia-ul-Haq with his third wicket of the night. Disappointing outing with the bat for Shishir Cricket Club. Tune in about 10-15 minutes to see the Qalandars pad up and chase down 109. low scoring bonanza here, but still a tall task ahead for these two men. For the Qalandars in green, Justin Dill kicking things off here. MLC player from the Washington Freedom, champions of the 2024 Major League Cricket Trophy. Salman Ahmed, the man on strike right now, right-handed batsman, pretty close to 10,000 runs. Getting deceived by that movement. Justin Dill, he knows. Anshul Bisht on the other hand, left-handed batsman, young star in the Midwest area. Explosive batting style. Scored 100 plus this weekend in the local league. Justin Dill with an opportunity to make an impact with the ball now. Couldn't do much with the bat. He got ran out by his own teammate. Good bouncer there. Banged into the surface, surprising the batsman with that extra bit of bounce. They have a tall task ahead of them. 108 needed in 117 deliveries. It says T20 cricket, so that can be chased down a lot sooner if these guys get off to a good start. But I wouldn't take SCC for granted here, even with the low score that they managed to put on after a total collapse, batting collapse. Kept out of range. I suspect that's going to be a wide. Extra runs alongside that as well. Signal buys. No wide indicated. Just buys. And Salman Ahmed, man of shorter stature, being rocked by that extra bit of bounce by Justin into the body. Targets him again with the same thing, but Salman, he's just so good at keeping his eye on the ball till the very last moment. Was not bothered at all by that extra pace, extra bounce into the chest area. Brave batting here from him so far, taking on Justin Dill. Tries to go for the big one. Just a single. Wants to come back for two. Poor call there. Turned away wisely by Anshul from the striker end. 3 for none after one. Karthik being brought into the attack now. Second over of the game. They're taking their chances. Winner goes to the semi-final. A lot here to fight for despite the lower total. Shishir Cricket Club does have an opportunity here to really battle it out. Thug out a win here. Keep their hopes alive in these playoffs. Full toss to start things off from Karthik. Aggressive shot, clearing the infield. It's gonna run away for a 4. Runs away for a 4. Good batting here by Anshul. Starts off with a boundary. He's a very explosive batsman. Not shy of playing the big shots. Again, using the fielding restrictions to great effect. Extra bit of bounce with that fresh ball. Karthik making a good comeback here. Spin option doing a good job here. Keeping Anshul on his toes quite literally on that occasion. Ooh, great ball again. Beating him with bounce. Anshul starting to get a bit bothered there with the varying bounce. Hope he doesn't do anything rash. In the air, fielder coming underneath it. Not a good enough attempt. Should have been taken. Falling short of him in the end. Might have gotten lost in the lights, I suspect. Karthik with a good over so far. Creating an opportunity as well. Almost got Anshul dismissed. Flatter delivery, played along the ground so well for another 4. Effortless. Damn good batsman out the middle of the bat. Take a look at the replay. Threading the needle between the fielders. 14 for none after 2.
घर सीखने की चाह है तो दौड़ दौड़ भाग ले ये बाट बाट जाप ले हर पहाड़ को तू ढेर कर विलंब कर न देर कर मजाल कर बवाल कर हर जवाब तू सवाल कर वो ठोकरें जो खाई है वो राह बन के आई है तेरी जीत की दहाड़
Ooh. Justin Dill back in for his 3rd over of the game. He's been bothering these two a lot. He's bowling exceptionally well. Again, we've seen a lot of international stars, especially in the initial stages of this tournament, really struggle on this pitch. It's unlike most surfaces they've played at before. Obviously, Salman tried to take the charge on Justin. Extra bit of bounce beats him again. But Justin is one of those players, plays a lot of local cricket here as well, so he's very familiar with this pitch. Using the pitch to great effect. Banging into the surface. He's a very smart bowler. He's got plenty of pace to back it up as well. Oh, directed and he was gone by a mile. The Qalandars won the toss and chose to ball first. Many were puzzled when they made that choice, but it's paid huge dividends for them tonight. Bowling out Shishir Cricket Club for 108 within the 20 overs allotted. Ooh, good seam movement off the surface again. Anshul. Now these two men, Salman and Anshul, have the luxury of not having to rush anything right now. Have the luxury of not having to force the issue. Low scoring game, but they know tides can change pretty quickly, especially in the playoffs. It's been a roller coaster of emotions so far. This game is anything but done. Don't be fooled by the low total here. Shishir Cricket Club are not going to go down that easy. And the ballers have been doing a good job so far of keeping things really tight and keeping these two men under pressure. Anshul plays that in the air, in the gap. A lot of luck here for the youngster. 19 for none after 3. Justin Dill's pace just takes that over the infield. And for a 4. Did that hit a shoulder?
ये देख छक्का मेरे बॉल पे छक्का कब मारा
स्पेशल इफेक्ट्स कर दूं आयरन
मजा आएगा जब सब खेलेंगे ड्रीम 11 इस खेल में आदत लगना या आर्थिक जोखिम संभव है जिम्मेदारी से खेलें
Vineet Sinha comes into the attack. Another very good bowler here for Shishir Cricket Club. Short run up gun bowler. Plenty of pace. On target right away, keeping it out of Salman's hitting arc. And Salman was bothered quite a bit by Justin Dill. Again, he's a very good bowler. A lot of pace, a lot of bounce. Use that to great effect, and now has an opportunity to take on Vineet Sinha. Pretty fast bowler himself. Gets the ball to move quite a bit around as well. But power play restrictions in effect. Clears the infield, plays that risky flick shot in the air. No protection outside in that area. And that's one good way for an opening batsman to really settle in, really get your groove going. Use the fielding restrictions to good effect. For the right-handed batsman, see a deep backward square leg and a deep third man. 2 men allowed guarding the ropes. Signaled wide. Needs an balls with such a short run up. Still manages to generate so much pace. Placed again in the part of the field with no protection. In the outfield, another boundary. And Salman's really taking on Vineet right now. It's very obvious that Vineet is trying to force Salman to play those big shots, but in an uncomfortable way. Maybe chip one over to deep backward square leg or deep third man. Instead, he plays it real fine. get a single. And these two are off to a pretty good start already. Run rate is quite high, much higher than the required rate. 82 now needed in 98 deliveries. It still is anyone's game if Shishir can manage to keep that pressure building. Justin Dill did such a good job at that. Now the responsibility on the rest of the ballers. Interesting tactic being used here by Vineet Sinha. Grunted when he released the ball, but he released it a bit slower than he usually does, trying to deceive the batsman, bluff him. Edge gone. Anshul's gone. One of the more dangerous batsmen in the Qalandars lineup has to depart, trying to play that shot on the offside. Vineet Sinha managing to move the ball just enough laterally. Toe end of the bat and he's gone. He was on track for big innings here tonight. 3 boundaries under his belt, but has to depart here for 14 of 11. As we take a look at the replay. High and wide, bit of movement as well off the surface, and that's all that was needed. Good catch there by the wicketkeeper. And the first blow here for the Qalandars. 27 for 1 after 4. Najam Iqbal, really good with the ball, now comes in to make a contribution with the bat as well. Mohammad Mohsin being brought in, Texas Super League player. Plays in the Major League Cricket tournament. The IPL equivalent here in the United States. Justin Dill, another one of those MLC players in this lineup for Shishir Cricket Club. But not much has gone their way tonight. Low total on the board. Mohsin with an opportunity to make an impact here. Misfield there. You can't afford moments like that. Now when you're defending. 81 now needed in 95. That's unacceptable. Another right hand, left hand combination here to keep the fielders bothered. Mohsin looking to attack right away, making a lot of fielding adjustments again. Experienced player being brought in the power play overs for the left-handed batsman. New batsman out in the middle. See a long on fielder at the ropes, quite wide. Deep mid wicket as well. Gets off the mark. Mohsin with an opportunity to really make a dent here. Keep his team's hopes alive. Wasn't able to do as much as he would have wanted to do with the bat, but now can contribute here with the ball. Off to a good start so far, Mohsin. Ooh, decent amount of turn here. That's exactly what you want to see if you're Shishir Cricket Club. Salman staying on top of it. Fielders not so much. Another misfield, another extra run. Mistakes like that unforgivable right now. 30 for 1. Last ball of the 5th. Again, left hand, right hand combination, adding to the mental and physical fatigue here. Those constant field changes. Good over by Mohsin, just 3 runs conceded. Is 30 for 1 after 5.
मैच शुरू हो गया आ गया जोमैटो
ना जोमैटो
क्रिस डू नॉट स्टार्ट दिस विद मी भाई तू ही बता दे क्या है
सर अभी जोमैटो का नहीं इंडिया का टाइम है
क्या बात है सर मैच हो तो जोमैटो
Vinicius comes back in after successful first over. Oh, direct hit and he was in trouble. Last over of the power play. Hasn't been squeezed out enough by the men in green. But Najam looking to make an impact here with 5 balls left in this over and in the power play. Vinicius, another good baller, comes back in. Scoring at a runner ball right now. 78 now needed in 89. At number 10. Needs to make a meaningful contribution here with the bat. He's a bit bothered by the lights. Right in his field of view. Urge on the umpire to do something about it. Very good ball by Vinicius. Similar delivery, fooled Anshul as well. Don't end of the bat. Got dismissed with a wicketkeeper catch. Smartly played. Overthrow, extra run. Definitely not what they need right now. Runs just keep spilling with these misfields. I've already seen 4 or 5 of these. Unacceptable given the circumstances. Thick outside edge. Fielder coming underneath it. Or dropped. Goes for 4. Another opportunity created but dropped. See if we get the replay there. Two balls now left in the power play, being put to good use so far, keeping the run rate up. Getting lucky the previous occasion. Went for a 4. Beneath Sinha keeping it tight. Last ball of the power play. Does Najam force the issue for the left-handed batsman? Deep fine leg, deep third man as well. Both are quite wide. Surprised he didn't look to clear that down the ground. They end the power play with a single. It's 38 for 1 after 6. 71 now needed in 84 deliveries, folks. Six overs up, 38 runs scored, 1 wicket lost. 71, 90 and 84 and Raja comes in. This team was relying on him with the bat to be the game changer. Just could not live up to that expectation tonight, unfortunately. Opportunity to make amends with the ball. Being brought in quite early, he usually gets slotted in at the halfway mark. Starts off with a good Yorker, and that's definitely one of his specialties that he's employed all season long here. That pace on Yorker, and then try to deceive this batsman with a slow dipping Yorker as well, crashing into the stumps. It's worked out for him on some occasions, but other nights, batsmen have latched onto that, have figured out what he's trying to do, and really punished him for it. Now being brought in at such a critical stage of the game. A breakthrough here would definitely change their chances of winning this game. Having a chat there with Mohsin, the Texas Super Kings player. Plenty of experience under his belt. Letting the youngster know what to do. Another Yorker. Back to back. Sticking with his strengths. Not trying anything new. I suspect we might just see a slower Yorker now. Salman is a good batsman. Won't be too surprised if he tries to go for the big one now. Raja will have to really execute this delivery well. Bold inside edge off the pad, crashes into the leg stump. And he pulls through for his team, delivers with a big wicket. Enticing Salman to attack as predicted. Salman missing out there. Has to depart early. Another opener departs here for the Qalandars. Let's take a look at the replay. Inside edge off the pad into the stumps. Much needed relief for Shishir Cricket Club. Keeping the hopes alive right now. Good start to this over. Ramiz Raja Jr. Slight technical difficulty there. It's Anas Mahmood actually walking in now. .436 runs under this profile, 22 games, 34 sixes. Goes to clear the ropes. And whatever Mohsin's been telling Raja has definitely worked out. 2 dot deliveries, crucial wicket snatched. Having a long chat there, Mohsin with Raja. Well, that's exactly why MPL has been standing out in the second season as well. First ball. Tries to go big right away. Positive intent from him. And Raja with another good delivery here, conceding 1 run so far, 1 wicket taken. And Mohsin's been coaching Raja every delivery this over now. A lot of wisdom to be shared, and that's why MPL Season 2 has stood out. Cricket in the United States is blowing up. MPL providing an opportunity here for established international names to meet with local talent. Play against and alongside. Slower delivery this time. Catching Anas off guard. Raja delivering this over under pressure. Putting the new batsman in a bit of a pickle. What did Mohsin tell him this time? Wicket taking delivery. Last ball of this over. Responsibly played. 39 for 2 after 7, and a good over comes to an end.
I think he took it out just a little fast.
Oh.
Reinsert it and wait till it beeps. Oh, that one was a little slow.
You said wait for the beep.
There are 2 beeps. There's a beep, and then you're gonna wait for a beep. It's a little, you hear the difference?
No.
Try putting it in flat, like you're landing a plane. I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1. Take it out. 3,
Okay,
2.
I got it.
Mohsin being brought back in. Second over of the night for him. Again, we saw him coach Raja all over long, every delivery. He's balled well himself. Only 3 runs conceded. Now on the other end, a bowling partnership here perhaps between the two. Najam on strike now, 9 of 8. Won't be too surprised if we see him try to go for the big one this over. And again with that extra bounce. Mohsin, another one of those international players that has really adapted to the conditions, understanding what this pitch can do, making a fielding adjustment there. Perhaps that's to bluff the batsman. Mohsin's just been so good tonight with the ball, with the tips as well. In the air, opportunity created. Oh, just shy of the fielder. Beats him. They'll come back for two. Mohsin is chasing a wicket right now. Hunting down the men in green. That's the only way they can manage to stay competitive here tonight. Just dart balls won't cut it. Not at this stage of the game. You have to hunt for those wickets, and that's what he's been doing all night. Fooled again with the bounce. Ball is end chance. Najam turning Anas away, letting him know that he was not ready to run that one. And to trust his call. Cannot afford to run out at this stage of the game. That's what cost Shishir Cricket Club the Justin Dill wicket. I suspect there was a bit of bat there. Yup. As signaled by the batsman as well. Very, very good over here. Ahmad Mohsin, only 3 runs conceded. 42 for 2 after 8.
Paji, gym ਵਿੱਚ
Number 1. Oh, school. ਜਾਣ ਦਾ ਤਰੀਕਾ ਬਲੀਏ
ਤੇ ਭਾਜੀ ਲੈਗ ਡੇ ਵਿੱਚ
ਉਹੀ ਨੰਬਰ 1
ਤੇ ਸ਼ੀਟ ਡੇ ਵਿੱਚ
ਉਹ ਭਾਈ ਹਰ ਫੀਲਡ ਚ ਨੰਬਰ 1 Spotify playlist पंजाबी 101
डाउनलोड नाउ। सचिव जी, राजनीति में टिकना है तो स्पीड और पकड़ दोनों जरूरी है। लिख के ले लीजिए।
हाँ जी जी। रोड पे भी स्पीड और पकड़ दोनों जरूरी है।
पक्का लिख लीजिए आप।
See it, it helps.
Raja back in for his second over of the night. No surprises there. 1 of 1 in his first one. Thick outside edge. Movement off the surface. Enough behind it for 4. And how many times have we seen that happen tonight? Both for Shishir Cricket Club and now for the Qalandars, that same third man area. So many boundaries coming there. Ball moved quite a bit. Jam again getting quite lucky there. Third man is still quite wide out of the frame right now. Wide signaled. Raja wanted to deceive the umpire, but he's just too experienced. Was not gonna fall for those tricks. Seen plenty of those in his time. Excited appeal there, but couldn't fool the umpire. Another good delivery. Najam so cautious against Raja right now, not trying to risk another wicket, forcing those defensive shots. 61 now needed in 70. A couple more wickets. And Shishir Cricket Club still in the game. It's not over yet. Anything can happen. A lot of cheers here from the playing 11 on the field for Shishir Cricket Club, motivating their bowler. Mohsin with another dip shed. Another dot delivery. Starting to add up here now. Hope still alive here. Anas Mahmood still not off the mark. Will he force a rash shot here now? 0-5. Moments like this are when bowlers manage to snatch more wickets. Flicked away for a run. Hitting the batsman there. Stray ball, missing the keeper and hitting him right on his finger. Uh-oh, this could be troubling here. Could be a cause for concern for the Qalandars. He looks very bothered by that. Raja taking that opportunity to consult with his team, make some sneaky fielding adjustments while the batsman is distracted. Gamesmanship on display there. If you take a look at the replay there, the stray ball hitting Najam. Oh, yep. Unintentional. Just pure unlucky. Unlucky moment there. Last ball of the 9th. Najam now with that injured hand. Game dancing down the track. Not enough bat on it though. Just a single. As the 50 comes up. 50 for 2 after 9. Car lights in the background bothering the batsman, trying to get rid of it right now. Mohsin comes back in for his third of the night. So economical so far, only 6 runs conceded in 2 overs. He's been hunting for those wickets. Turning away, edge. Very good ball there from him, keeping Najam under pressure. Again, the game is not over yet. 59 of 65. A bit of pressure building up here. Batsman struggling out there in the middle. Loud appeal not given. Mohsin with 3 amazing deliveries so far, putting Najam under so much pressure. Continuously bothering him. A lot of mishits. Almost got caught lacking in front of the stumps. Lashed onto that one. Only get 1 run though. Such tight over from him. All the experience paying off. 4 deliveries, only 1 run conceded this over. Now with the right-handed batsman on strike. He won't leave tonight wicketless. 8 deliveries left in his spell. 2 more in this over. Can he provide a breakthrough here and keep his team's hopes alive as they approach the halfway mark in this innings? Another tidy over, looks like, by Mohsin. This game is starting to get very, very competitive, folks. Halfway mark, 51 for 2 on the board. And it's still anyone's game. .58 needed in 60 balls. Only 108 runs on the board, and they've still managed to keep the Lahore Qalandars under reins. No batsman was able to really break through tonight. Take a look at the scoring board. They've lost far fewer wickets. 3 fewer wickets to be precise at this stage of the game, but the run rate is quite similar. Raja coming back in for his 3rd over of the night. 9 runs conceded so far in his first 2, 1 wicket taken. For the left-handed batsman, deep 3rd man, quite wide. Deep extra cover. Cow corner fielder. Deep mid-wicket fielder. Goes in that man's direction. Falls short. Just a single. Enticing that big shot. Batsman did good to just pull back on the power used to hit that one. Would have gone straight in the fielder's hands. Well played shot on the offside. They want to come back for 2. Turned away. Cannot get ran out right now. Misfield and another run given away. Flicked away. Fielder coming underneath it. Takes it. Another big breakthrough. Rash decision by the batsman. Flicked it right into the hands of the fielder. Good catch there. Another big breakthrough for Shishir Cricket Club. Good catch. It was dipping away. Good catch in the deep by Karthik, I believe. And Nas Mahmood has to depart. Bringing in Ramiz Raja Jr. Required run rate. Close to run a ball. And if you're thinking, yes, is he related to Ramiz Raja, then you're right. He is. From Pakistan. And some life here with fielding unit just cheering on their team right now, letting them know that the hope is still alive. Ramiz Raja Jr. has been very destructive this tournament with the bat. Massive sixes from his bat this season. Good ball, welcome the new batsman. And Mohsin's just been coaching him all night long, and it's definitely paid dividends. Drifting down in the pads once again. This time played along the ground. Just a single. Tidy end to the over. 55 for 3 after 11. Karthik coming in for his second over of the night. A bit expensive in the power play, but an opportunity to make amends here. Edged up in the gap. They'll get a single. Luck favoring the men in green right now. And now Mohsin taking his coaching talents to the other end, directing Karthik, giving him some tips. Still in the game, run a ball, another dot ball, no, another misfield by Raja. Extra run conceded, not needed at this stage of the game. Correction, different fielder, wasn't Raja. Blizzard in the gap, they want to come back for two. Turned away, good call in the end. Would have been a risky double. Confident shot along the ground. Scoreboard ticking again. So run a ball game right now. 50 now needed in 50. Still anyone's game, especially with the wickets taken. Bit of turn, bit of bounce. Does the job. And Ramiz Raja Jr. just itching to hit the big one, I'm sure. Came down the track, thought about it for a second. Ball turned a bit, kept his eye on it. Maybe next time. 59 for 3 after 12. Justin Dill being brought into the attack now. Third over of the night for him. Wicketless so far. No lack of trying though. He's done a very good job with the ball so far. And he does such a good job with the angles he utilizes. When you don't get much movement out of the ball in the later stages of the innings, he does a very good job of compensating for that with the does a very good job with those angles. Being brought in at a really crucial time, he has to keep the scoreboard from ticking. Now Mohsin having a chat with Justin. Two MLC players, rivals on the field in MLC, now wearing the same jersey underneath. Hit up in the air, in the gap. That's gone for 4. Much needed runs keep flowing here for the Lahore Qalandars. And all that pressure that Shishir Cricket Club has been trying to build in the previous overs just drifting away now. One of their best ballers conceding runs right now. Highly uncharacteristic of him. 11 runs already in the 4 overs this over. And when the Qalandars were starting to struggle a bit, were under the gun, under pressure, now they see all of that good work go to waste, unfortunately. 41 of 44 now. Goes for the big shot. Beautifully struck for 6 over cow corner. Wow. Superbly timed. Sounded so good coming out the middle of the bat. Utilized that extra pace from Justin Dill. Predicted where that ball would land. Mawson coming back in for his final over of the night. So economical. 1 run coming in the previous over. Good attempt in the deep. Is it good enough? It's good enough. Saves that boundary. .32 now needed of 40 deliveries. That previous over from Justin Dill was quite expensive. A lot of runs leaked there. And that's that game-changing over that the men in green were looking for. Tries to go for the big one. They have some wind in their sails now. After a couple very slow overs. Oh, that was close. Took it too casual running back. Almost got ran out. But a sigh of relief that previous over. Big runs coming there. Now they're still in the game. 31 in 39 needed. And they have the luxury of taking some risks right now. If they manage to take this deep, run a ball about 3 more overs in, then they can really unleash. Again, they have a lot of batting prowess. That one drifting down the leg side, a bit high as well. Not much of an appeal. Mohsin in contention for the Fair Play Award as well, I guess, with moments like that. Try to make some room. The ball turned away from the left-handed batsman. Oh, that was tight. Turned away at the very last moment. Sign of appreciation from him. Mohsin surgical with his bowling efforts tonight. Again, making some room, beating the fielder in the infield. They want to come back for 2. They're going to come back for 2. Risky run. Good throw. No, poor throw. Fast throw, but poor throw. Bad off-target throw. Covered it really well. 80 for 3 after 14. .29 needed in 36 deliveries. Raja comes back into the attack. Final over for him tonight. He's been very good, dealing some big blows at the right moments. Entrusted with the responsibility of the 15th over. And this over right here can decide the fate of the rest of the game. Ramiz Raja Jr., the big wicket right now that they're in hunt for. 6 deliveries left to make an impact here. Such a good shot from Ramiz Raja Jr. Dug that one out for a single. Keeping the scoreboard taking 5 batsmen used tonight by the Qalandars. Anshul was looking very aggressive. Went down early. 5 ballers being utilized for Shishir Cricket Club. And how many times have you seen that side? Mohsin coming up to the ballers, coaching them, giving them some much needed tips. To change the destiny of this night for Shishir Cricket Club. A wicket here, and they're still alive. Taking their sweet time right now. You don't have to rush anything. Few tactical moves here right now. Fielding adjustments being made. Play it on the onside. Shots of catch. Falling short. Falling short. They come back for 2. He'll make it home in time. Good fielding effort in the deep. Try to go for the catch. Just falling short. Ramiz Raja pulling back. The strength on that shot. Knowing where the fielders were. Correction, Najam. With that shot to left-handed. Played on the offside, in the gap. Gonna race away for 4. Beautiful shot by Najam. He's been so good tonight for the Qalandars. Hanging in there, relieving the pressure with those odd boundaries every now and then. Current run rate is 6. Required run rate is at 4 sharp. 22 now in 33. Eight runs coming off the 4 deliveries balls so far. A very, very crucial over as predicted. Deciding the fate of the game. 21 now needed in 32. Ramiz Raja Jr. now on strike. Right-handed explosive batsman. Deep mid-wicket being utilized. Fielder at cow corner as well. Maybe not the kind of delivery he was expecting. So many fielding adjustments every delivery, every time they rotate strike. And you can see the fatigue and the shoulders starting to drop here. Still some cheers every now and then. Najam looking quite tired himself, catching his breath. Last ball of Raja spelled the night. They want to come back for 2. They come back for 2. Risky double. They come back just in time. Good over for them. 12 runs coming off it. 91 for 3 after 15.
How can you live like this? Live Space your living room. Get better aesthetics and design. Live Space. Love the way you live.
Karthik coming in for his third over of the night. Spin option being utilized here. And surprisingly, we haven't seen Karan Kumar ball tonight. It's off spin option here for Shishir Cricket Club. The skipper. 18 now needed in 30 balls. Goes for the big one right away. Just need 2 more of those big ones. And the game is over. And they seal a spot in the semis. Disappointing night for Shishir Cricket Club. As you see the head start to drop, the shoulders start to drop. It's not been there night to night. A total batting collapse. He managed to stick around in the field, but a couple big overs against Justin Dill and Raja. And the hopes have slipped away. Another big one predicted here. 43 in 27. This partnership has been pivotal for the Qalandars as they see a guaranteed path now to the semi-finals. And it's clear that Ramiz Raja wants to finish the game off in style here with some flair. Wants to go for the big ones. He likes his chances against the spin option in Karthik. Goes big again. Didn't get enough bat on it. Fielder coming underneath it. A good attempt in the deep. Mid-wicket did a lot. Deep mid-wicket fielder did a good job of covering a lot of ground. Could not hang on to it. And they come back for that second run. Rami is still on strike right now. Makes room in the air, straight in the fielder's hands. Karthik gets his first wicket of the night. Fourth wicket falls down here. A massive one. Ramiz Raja Jr. has to depart after a very good knock. 29 of 18. 2 sixes in his innings. Wanted to finish it off in style. Karthik, too good for him on that occasion. Ten runs now needed in 26 deliveries. Plenty of wickets in the shed. Pretty much a guaranteed win here, especially when this man walks out to the middle with his bat in his hand. Humayun, dangerous, dangerous batsman. Once he clicks, clears the rope with ease. Man of short stature, but compensates with plenty of power. Lethal bat swing, sends those balls flying out the park. And Ajam on the other end, 37 of 34, number 10 on his jersey, has done a spectacular job tonight for the Qalandars. Gonna walk away with the best batsman of the night award with about 7 more runs under his belt. Another good delivery by Karthik, taking that one out. Humayun gets off the mark right away with a single. 100 comes up for the Qalandars. Najam on strike, 9 runs now needed in 25 deliveries. Ooh, extra bit of bounce, almost had him deceived. Another single, wrap that over up. It's 101 for 5 after 16. 101 for 4 after 16. Mohammad Mohsin making so many fielding adjustments here. 8 runs down needed in 24. He fancies his chances, doesn't want to go down without a fight. few tips to share with Vineet Sinha, the new bowler being brought in as well. He's gone for a few runs. He's picked up a wicket as well. Off Anshul Bisht. Dangerous batsman, nipping that in the bud. Unfazed by that extra bit of bounce and pace to the body. Takes a single. And Humayun now on strike. Again, we've seen him pummel Pesos in the past in MPL season 2, but that was the regular season. A lot can change in the playoffs. He's been exceptional in the field tonight. That 1-6 that he saved was spectacular to witness in real time. From the sidelines, now being brought in to make an impact at number 6. 7 runs needed in 23 deliveries. Field is tight. It's coming in, crashing in. Such a good looking shot on the offside. Slow outfield so it doesn't cross the ropes for 4, but that was such a perfectly hit shot. They come back for 3 runs. Wow. Amazing running between the wickets. Humayun forcing the issue. Running towards the danger end as well. 3 runs. That was amazing to witness in real time. In a rush to get things done. Look at that with the slide before coming back. Exceptional athlete. Love seeing that in this format of the game. In a rush to get things done and go back home. 4 runs now needed in 22 deliveries. Goes for the big one. Clears the infield with ease. No protection in the deep. And that's the game, folks. Lahore Qalandars sealed their spot in the semi-finals. And Shishir Cricket Club, unfortunately, leave the tournament. Not their night. They fought really hard with the ball in the field. But the Qalandars was just too good for them. Not a good enough total on the board. 30-40 runs shy of what they had to score. After a total batting collapse, the Qalandars bring the heat with the bat as well. Thank you so much, folks, for tuning in. It's been an amazing night of cricket, competitive cricket, even with a low-scoring bonanza. The semi-final spots have been sealed. Only 4 teams remain in this tournament, and only 2 will remain at the end of next week. Tune in, folks, as we pave a path to the finals. Good night.